いいな。なんだこれ。これ買えないじゃんね。いいやこれで。竜やろうで。
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
この瞬間を待っていたぜ。
そうそう。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the playback track.
緊張感も伝わってきます。解説頑張ります。
Throws him down.
使うよ。
Player 1 has a slight rival that they may sit on.
ライブ戦にでも注意してね。
Their super arcade is running on empty.
3やれてるかな。
Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
ほら素晴らしい。
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
確かにお花畑に立ったかもしれません。
Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big.
いいだ。
They return to center stage. Twisted hammer shakes the feet. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whip at this. Burnout activates.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。いけるよ。見えてる。勝ちが見えてるよ。
Both fighters planning something?
平気だね。まだまだいっちゃおう。
Shows a medium kick.
いいだ。
In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
いや素晴らしい。さすがです。
Awesome with the projectile. Goes for the low kick.
イケメンにもいっちゃうよ。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
落ち着いてこうね。
Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch.
うまいですね。
Starts with a jump.
意識してできるのが素晴らしい。
Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in.
緊急の目に差し込んでいく。
Just out of range for that throw. Then KO.
スリパンだな。誰かもしれないもん。
Yo, what was this?
これはどうしたいんだろうな。
They're backed up into the corner.
攻めの強さはたっぷりあるはず。僕ラウンドしたいそうです。いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Will we see a drive impact? Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning something? Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Oh, it Here's the final round. The real fight starts next.
もうマジ分かったはずなんだけどいけるぞ
Chronicles of above. Taking chunks out of each. All the throw connects.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Plenty of health. More aces. Let's go. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
この魔法すぎる
Turns out.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかもいけるよ
And with the lift. Here comes the boom.
いいよ
Spent it all on the super. Not one bit about it. Oh boy. Both running empty on stage are done.
おお再三さながらの動きでした
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
あらまた発揮してきますそうそうそう
Player 2 chases them down.
なんとか切り抜けたいステージに行く
What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Life lead opens up. Yes. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
ムーサがマジですねめっちゃ上手でしたよ
You're totally right. Let's see if they tune in on that and make adjustments next round. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
強めの押し付けていって
Beats off a fireball up close. Fight jump. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
お互いほら
Their timing was on point there. That perfect pairing may lead to something.
もっと力に手を打ってみてほしかったね
And electrifying. Going in. Max S8. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
And they create an opportunity for the leg kick. Tops off the tank and scores the win.
すごすぎる
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Solid anti-air.
ナイスナイス
Turns out. Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the
Well.
round? Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Ooh, what a smart throw.
めっちゃこの人は
Real test of nerves here.
さ
Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just
でももっとやれたなわからんけど
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
対戦前からお互いの気迫でピリピリしちゃってますね
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
うまいですね
Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
落ちてってこうね
Parries the attack and... Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Big, low, reaching heavy.
意識してる姿が素晴らしいですよ本当にそうそう
Takes a trip. Uses the drive rush here, experiencing burnout.
守りや崩れた
KO.
ほら素晴らしい
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
素晴らしいですね私ができてるんじゃないでしょうか
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this keeps moving up a notch. Lots of watching from far that round. But is it all about to change?
すごい試合味わっていったら勝てるはず
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. these two fight each other forever.
いやー、ほんとありがとね。
Box him with a target combo. Neither of them willing to back off.
人生のスキン差し込んでいく。
Stops the attack cold with a perfect parry. How will they follow up? Oh, easy tech. Got their eye on the air.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、ほんとに。
Throws them to negate the block.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、ほんとに。
The attack is parried.
そうそうそう。
From low heavy to
ナイスナイス。もっと身軽に攻め込んでみてもいいかもね。
will we see a drive impact? Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
やるなー。
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
ハラハラしました。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
とにかく手を出すか、一旦お茶を濁すか、性格が理想ですね。
Player 2 has a slight life lead.
一旦落ち着いていきたいですね。いい感じだ。
Burnout activated.
いけるよ。
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move.
すっげえそう。
That was a clinic on how a...
Now, find a new rival.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
いやー、楽しみね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
よろしくお願いします。
Low kick connects.
うまいですね。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. This
いや、なんでだ。
back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Dashes forward. Grabs and throws him away.
そうそうそう。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Breaks those shins.
そうそうそう。
Shows a medium kick. KO!
めっちゃいいやん。
Man, they just scrapped that. What do you think?
いやー、どっちも強い。次も楽しみましょう。
You grab some.
臨水の隙に差し込んでいく。
Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Grabs them. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it?
一発入れば余裕がありえそうです。
Anti-air drops them.
そうそうそう。
Scrapping it out up close. Max FA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to in the good spot. Use the super.
ナイスナイス。
Lands the gift to the side. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it.
めっちゃいいやん。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
気になる気になる。離れれない。
Let's sit down and ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Low heavy.
うまいですね。そうそうそう。
Fires off an overdrive. Was looking for that jump attack.
手がグッと。
style. Now what's the follow-up? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. KO.
ナイス
That round had some interesting twists to it. What are your thoughts?
そうですねまだ手の内を見せてなかったりするのかもしれませんね
Yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too. They've got the meter for a driving attack. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Dashes up.
最後まで気を抜かないで
They're going for the super art.
素晴らしいナイス
Hits them with this free flow. Oh, huge test. KO.
マジでいい
A decisive win. How was it all looking from where you're sitting?
いやー素晴らしい試合でしたねじゃあウイラー一緒かみたい
Drive carry was successful. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
落ち着いていこうね
Back them into the corner.
この攻めを通したい
Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff.
そうそう
Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Check some with the projectile.
この攻めを通したい人がくじ抜けない定期に注意
Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Strong low attack hits. KO.
ほら素晴らしい
Bags around. What did you make of it?
いやーうまい熱く攻めるか風に守るか楽しみです
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Backs away. Not about that BFF light right now.
そうそう
Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Uses the gauge for a super art.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Now, can they finish the job? At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
ドライブゲージにも注意してねいろいろな技が出せてすごい
Jumps in. The throw miss. Flatline zone.
めっちゃいいやん
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to try out the win?
もうわけわかんなくなったら攻めよういけるぞ
Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Let's see how these two try to set the tone of the match.
道は大丈夫進むのはありだよ有利に進められてるね
Connects with the throw.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Oh, in with the block. There's a burnout. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round. Level 3 super. Hard fought on both.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
行ってみましょう
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
解説の嵐コルルです
Uncomfortable space? Can they clip each other on the edge? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? From
Wow.
above. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
一つの重みが違いすぎる
Player 2 versus AO.
オーケー
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
力のこもったぶつかり合いという感じです
Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming.
全部見てますっと
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag him.
Yeah.
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're driving. They're backed up into the corner.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。
Needed drive rush to keep it going. Experiencing burnout.
守りは崩れた。上には気をつけて。
Oh, and here goes burnout activated.
守りは崩れた。上には気をつけて。
Oh, looking for the definitive end to the game with a level 3 super.
これ三宮ってなんか厳選の名前かな。
This fight is over. Yo, give me your thoughts.
ストリートファイターは楽しいね。
Checking their reaction for the firewall. Long low attack hits. What's next?
連携が差し込んでいく。
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. The throw is escaped. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Good anti-air.
置き攻めにもいけちゃうよ。
A low heavy hit. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
この攻めを通したい。
They saw a path and they took it.
ほら素晴らしい。
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
はい、ダリ先生。始まったよ。
持ってるな。
You got that right. Oh, next round starts. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
一旦落ち着いていきたいですね。
5-gauge gap here.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to
Art.
apply pressure here. Throws them.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴
やばい。
らしい。
Throws it down.
多すぎる。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
うわー、頑張れ。
The last round. It's now or never.
これらが勝利の女神だ。
All the throw connects.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Player 2 can't let this simmer. Connects with the throw.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Links it.
いやー、極戦の力しマリーです。めんどくさい。
Oh my days. That was a
だ
real
から割と中足でいいんだよ。
あ、ほんと。ありがとね。
medium kick hit.
見てますっと。
Neither of them willing to back off here. Low heavy.
置き攻めにもいけちゃうよ。
Solid combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. And a super activate gets him. Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hope on a miracle.
確かに。確かにって言ったけど、すごい力してた。ナイスナイス。
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Connects with medium kick. Will we see a drive in? Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
めっちゃいいやん。
Goes for the jump in to start. Throws him.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
うわ、中足になってた。
ここにあるはず。
Knocked him out of the air.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Player 2 reads the jump in perfectly.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Sticks out a kick. What are they gonna drop some hard?
ナイスナイス。
Ooh, what a smart throw.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Close range projectile.
うわー、あとちょっと。展開が早い。相手もついてこれてないぞ。
いやー、中足。
Turns out.
守りは崩れた。上には気をつけて。
中足を張りたかったが、間違えたな。
No doubt about it.
大会さながらの動きでした。
まあ、今間違えた。
Player 2. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
フレルと戦いたかったのに、どうも来たらごめんね。
pushes the
あれ、
opponent
何
into
を
the
奪っちゃってん
corner.
の？
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. The attack is carried.
で、
Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
危ない、危ないと思ったけど。
The round with a sick combo.
ラッシュでめ、
Bags the
Not good.
round. What did you make of it? All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Dashes forward. Throws him. What's next?
え
Going for the head press. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. A drive attack could end it all here. What's the next move? Springs forward with the drive rush. Full SA meters on deck for both
Yeah.
sides. This could be over soon. Looks like they want to drive rush to keep it going. Oh, the throw connects. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up.
うわ、
Clutch anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Forward rush. Takes to the side.
Ah.
Throws reverse. Knew the
なんか
throw
抜ける。
was coming. They're in range. We gotta see low heavy.
うわ、あった。ラゲ、ラゲラゲ。
Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Connects with the throw. Knocked him out of the air. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that move. Closes it out. Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
あ、まさに。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets the knockdown, and now pressuring them in the corner. Throws them to
抜いて
negate.
くるな、ハゲ。そんな抜け、抜けてない。
They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The attack is parried. Had the radar up and running.
いや、
Drive reversal is no good. The hit lands and they're gonna get a bonus. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round? Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up. Dashes. Drive rush to keep it going. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big. Devil's reverse. Looking for a chance. Springs the overhead denied.
やわる。なんだこれ、このコンボ。
Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Oh my days, that was a real intense fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks him with the projectile. Goes for the throw. Escapes the throw, but still in the corner. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Oh, easy 10. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
一発入れば逆転もありえそうです。
Very solid corner. KO.
ナイス。
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
無視でなしですね。めっちゃ上手でしたよ。
You got that one. Oh, next round starts. Dashes. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger?
一旦
A super art? Just goes for it at this range.
素晴らしい。ファイヤー。いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Goes with the fireball.
最後まで気を抜かないで。
One chance here may end this match. In there!
やるな
I bet everyone watching that last round could feel the pressure coming through their screens.
ー。もう一度わかります。難しいですよ、これは。
Jumps up. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
人気は大丈夫？回復するのはありだよ。
Their spacing is so on point. Drops hard.
ナイス。
うわマジか。
Ooh, you never know what can happen. Super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
ナイスナイス。
The big bad here is ready to give you the business. Back to the court. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
おー素晴らしい。おー素晴らしい。
Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Getting the perfect fireball rate. Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
見るところが多すぎる。
What are they gonna do? All in with the rush. Turns out.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。いけるよ。
Oh, damn. Super hit. It is over.
おー大会さながらの動きでした。
Hard fought on both sides.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
いやー楽しみです。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
頑張って解説していきたいと思います。
だ。
まず一つ。攻めにもいけちゃうよ。
Checks with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Ends the
いやゲージを使ってまで。
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
おお。
Definitely
はい
ends
く。
ゲー
with air attack.
ム見てますっと。
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
なんとか切り抜けたい。
やばい。
From there, the hip throw connects. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Oh God, this is tense. Comes
無理無理。
from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
なんとかできちゃうんだからもう。
Gets scooped from down low.
ナイスナイス。
Dashes takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
連携の隙に差し込んでいく。
Can they keep on him? The overhead's good. Player 2 will look to apply pressure.
攻めのリソースはたっぷりあるはず。大きく動くラウンドになりそうです。見えてる。勝ちが見えてるよ。
Gotta be careful not to whip at KO.
なんて下がれねえんだこれ。
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
今なら
もう江戸前より強いから。まあも
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
何が起こ
う。
る
もう無理。
Goes for the low kick.
うまいですね。
Goes for the fireball. Goes for an overhead. Had the radar up and running.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by throwing with fireball. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Grab some.
バクしてってたが
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Get some. Dance around. What did you make of it?
素晴らしいですね。意識したことができてるんじゃないでしょうか。
場所
Totally
ね
right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make
Oh,
adjustments
sick.
next round. Breaks the block with a throw.
ナイスナイ
Zones with the fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping. Experiencing burnout. Here comes the good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
ス。マジでいい。マジでいい。
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Go. This is gonna hurt. Reads
Okay.
the jump in perfectly.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Back to that throw's gonna take off a chunk again. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Getting ready to be thrown to the sun.
え
There's the burnout. They are done.
大会さながらの動きでした。
Player
結構無線多いな。前で当たった人だな。
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
行ってみましょ
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
う。何が起こるか楽しみです。
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
落ち着いていきますね。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
この攻めを通したい。
Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Player 1 with the life lead.
こっからこっから。
これになるけど。
There's a drive
いや、なんで前
to
飛ぶ
throw the opponent off balance. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Gets the jump in.
うわ
Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Fires off an overdrive. The quarter makes it KO. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
言うことなしですね。めっちゃ上手でしたよ。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next
ファー
round.
スト。
気を抜かずに最後まで戦い抜けた先にスポーツがあるはず。
Smart play with the throw.
そうそうそう。
Flare slasher. There it is. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Next it.
Plus 8 meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon.
もっと気軽に踏み込んでみてもいいかもね。
Solid anti-air.
ナイスナイス。
Player 2. Ooh, what a smart throw.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
いや、俺終わんねえな。
Player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? What a finish.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Overdrive Hadouken.
うわ
Looking too impressed. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
リバーサ
All of a sudden. Back to the corner.
で
Cap overdrive Shoryuken. Going in. What are they gonna do? Perfect execution with the anti-air.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Noticeable life lead. Drive rush. Oh, putting the cherry on top. This is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
おい
It's over.
なんだかな。
大会さながらの動きでした。
It's
内容的に負けてんだよ。
Best believe it's time for that run back.
あ、色コーチしてきます。
Bro leaves him wide open. Rips the slasher out.
無理。
They're so important to set the tone. Is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. KO!
ほら素晴らしい。
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
あ、ぶつかりに行くか。トイレでマイペンチに戦うか。楽しみね。
Jump! Big throw!
ナイスナイス。
Will we see a drive impact? Goes for the jump in. Their life is hanging. Throws him!
いいことですわ。
Throws him!
いやー、あ、これ曲がれたのかし
Maximum strike! Dashes out the cage right there!
この人ともやった時に前もこれやられた。
This is gonna kill! No doubt about it! That amazing never say die attitude got them the win!
やばい。見てて楽しいです。
まだ終わってなかっ
They're still
た。いやー、なんかわかんない試合が。
both sides stepping up for the rematch!
あ、色コーチしてきます。
Close to the overdrive. Plenty of time left. How's the match
Ah.
gonna play out?
落ち着いてますね。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
これやってたんださっき。リバーサーで潰れてるのはちょっとスクール。
Damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still get some.
投げは捨ててる。
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
すごい引っかかしました。
Checks with a medium kick.
あー、飛ぶと思ってたのに。
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。
Springs forward with the drive rush. The exchange blows.
コンボが下手すぎ。
Takedown. Goes for the fireball,
こう狙わ
which
れ
is
て
very
だけど。
strong at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. Super arts on deck. to both
え
sides. How they approach the situation is interesting. Gets the counter hit. Noticeable light KO.
マジでいい。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
なあ、
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
見るところが多すぎる。
なんかしないかな。
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Looking for a hole. Getting it all on the drive rush.
まだまだいけるよ。
Drive rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Back into the corner. What's that? Bit of OD spiceful. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent.
まだまだいけるよ。
Are they going to be able to come back?
はい。
すげえ。言うことなしじゃないか。
立ち回りどうしていいかわからんな。ボディーハートか。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
プレルと戦いたかったのに。落ちたらごめんね。
Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Pressuring them in the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
They're really being worked over in the corner.
こっからこっから。
Takes the round without getting touched.
やるなー。
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
確かにお花畑にプレミアムがあったかもしれません。
Spends the gauge on the drive rush. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Bumps up! Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. That's a counter.
痛い一撃だー。
Parry, grabs and throws him away. They're going for the super art. Here's the change of side. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Turns out. What a finish!
めっちゃいいやん。
Oh, so close. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, they had me nerfed.
ストリートファイターは楽しいね。
Cody Whirlwind up the ante. Slips the grab. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
落ち着いてこうね。
Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Starts off throwing with fireballs. Both sides are full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super arsenal. Player 2 has used up all of their drive here. Oh! Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Player 2 chases them down.
なんとか切り抜けない。レイジに注意。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Recovers from burnout. That's some big juicy damage on that counter.
痛い一撃だー。
The cyclone hit. Now we gotta beat them. Drive reversals can get you out of tough jams. Goes for the super art. That's not gonna hit. In there.
オーケー。
よくわからん。
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
素晴らしいですね。見たことができてるんじゃないですか。
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Drive rush to keep it going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
Start the push with a Radiant Cyclone. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
攻めのリソースはたっぷりあるはず。
Clutch, clutch, anti-air.
おー、素晴らしい。おー、素晴らしい。
Checks with a medium. You got it all in with a rush. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
展開が早い。相手もついてきてくれないぞ。
Who's gonna take it?
頑張れ。
Oh, yo! Frontline zone.
すごすぎる。
Hard fought on both. We're in for something special right here, right
結構
now.
長くと前にやったことある。
お腹に本当にピリピリしちゃってますね。
Let's see what they try to do
Yeah.
here in the first round.
何が起こるか楽しみです。
Goes for the fireball. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
見て。
Gets the jump in.
できるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
なんとか切り抜けたい。レイジに注意。
Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Experiencing burnout.
守りは崩れた。SE には気をつけて。
KO.
めっちゃいいやん。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやー、うまい。熱く攻めるか、クールに守るか。楽しいです。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up a notch. stops the attack by using a drive carry. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
強めの押し付けていけ。
いやマジか。
Fireball up close. They're backed up into the corner.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。
Smart play with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
Super on depth for both parties. They were right to be on guard here.
危なかった。
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
そうそうそう。
Viewers have kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time.
めっちゃいいやん。
That was some rock solid play we just saw there. If that continues, we might be looking at an early end to this fight.
気持ちはわかります。難しいですよこれは。
Uses the target combo with the killer. Taking sharp forward rush. This can lead to some big damage. Jump! Solid anti-air.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Drive days on driver. Turn out, but they may have a plan.
今ラッシュで置き詰めくる気なのかな。
Hit them with that hand and that shot.
使わない理由はないよ。
Outline zone.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
Player two clinches the
なんかね、当たるたび抜けられるんじゃん。
Anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
ハイカリ先生も勝った方が偉いって言ってました。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on.
まあいいか。一旦終わっとこうかな。